Breaking update coming in, and two religious outfits have sought an intervention in the hate speech case in Supreme Court. Intervention sought in two dozen cases have been quoted with regard to this. The plea cites hate speech against Hindus, and both pleas cite atrocities against Hindus. Let me go across to my colleague Harish for more on this. Harish, what exactly is this plea about? There are two outfits which have moved plea. Is it related to a dozen cases? What exactly are the details?
Remember, on January 12th, a bench led by Chief Justice of India, had sought responses from Center and Delhi Police Commissioner and Uttarakhand Police on the petition filed by one Qurban Ali, which had demanded stringent action against those who delivered hate speech at the Dharam Sansad and another Hindu religious function at Delhi against the minority community at congregations in Haridwar and Delhi. So, as a counter to it, this 10 days after the Supreme Court had issued notice against Dharam Sansad seeking stringent action, two Hindu rights activists have filed applications seeking intervention in the matter and sought probe into over 24 instances of communal and hate speech by Muslim politicians and religious leaders against Hindus in recent past. So this is actually a counter case, a counter blast against the petition filed by one social activist, Qurban Ali, who had sought action against Hindu leaders who according to him, had made hate speeches at the Dharam Sansad. So I'll take you to the details of the petition. The first intervention was filed by a Lucknow-based Hindu Front for Justice through its president, Ranjana Agrawati, said some leaders and preachers of Muslim community have been propagating against Hindu religion community, their gods and goddesses, and even against the sovereignty of India. The provocative speeches delivered by Muslim leaders have created an atmosphere of fear and unrest in the Hindu community, reminding them of the working of the Muslim League, which resulted in the partition of the country. And there is this intervention application importantly cited the hate speeches against Hindus, allegedly by Owaisi, Akbaruddin Owaisi of All India Muslim, Ittihad Muslimin, Waris Pathan of AIMM, Amanatullah Khan of Aam Aadmi Party, and Tawqir Raza, as well as hateful words of Urdu poet Munawar Rana against ex-Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi also. Now coming to the second intervention, that is filed by Delhi-based, Mayur Vihar-based Hindu Sena, which said the Dharam Sansad at Haridwar was an internal affair of Hindus, and speeches delivered there were part of the fundamental right to speech enjoyed by the speakers. So these two petitions filed by Hindu rights activists is in fact a counter case against the matter in which Supreme Court had sought action against the Hindu leaders who had spoken at the Dharam Sansad.
Right. Exactly. It is following up on that particular plea, which is already in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is looking into that petition. Harish, thank you so much for joining us with those details.